All right, y'all. We are doing Act 1, Scenes 1 and 2 notes. So we are going to get started with Macbeth. And I'll try to. We're introduced to a lot of different names in these first two scenes. So I'll try to like enhance your memory along the way instead of just reading off from what the notes are. Okay, so Act 1, Scene 1. This is a pretty short scene. We are introduced to some characters who make a pretty impressive influence on the play. Okay, so we begin with Thunder and Lightning. Thunder and lightning crash above a blank moor. If you guys can remember the setting here from your Ed puzzle, this is referred to as the Scottish play. So Thunder and Lightning crash above a Scottish moor. We are in Scotland right now. Okay, so three haggard old women. These three women you will see often. They are the witches. Okay, they appear out of the storm and in eerie, chanting tones, they make plans to meet again. Okay, but when they meet again, it will be after this battle. And what they plan to do there is confront one of our main characters. You guys might be able to guess him. His name is Macbeth. Okay. So, as quickly as they arrive, they also disappear. Oops. Disappear. Okay. So that is Act 1, Scene 1, all about introducing the witches who make a pretty powerful, important impact on this play. So here we go, Act 1, Scene 2. So at a military camp near his palace at Forres, King Duncan of Scotland asks a wounded captain for news about the blank and blank battle. But let's just focus here. We have King Duncan. He is our King of Scotland. Okay, so King Duncan will be referred to as Duncan coming up here in a little bit and sometimes throughout the play. So when you see Duncan, know that we were referring to the King of Scotland. Okay, so he asks a wounded captain for news about the Scots battle with the Irish. Okay, so the Irish are invading, and he wants to know what the deal is with his Scottish generals. How's this war going right now? Okay, so the Irish invaders are led by this rebel whose name is MacDonwald. Okay, so the captain that he's talking to was wounded helping his son, helping Duncan's son. One of Duncan's son's names is Malcolm. Okay, so Malcolm was captured by the Irish, but the captain helped him to escape that capture. And so he replied, that general replied that these other Scottish generals, blank and blank, fought with great courage and violence. So we have two Scottish generals, Macbeth and Banquo. Okay. So we have King Duncan. Under him are these three captains, one who is unnamed right now, Macbeth, Banquo, and they are trying to defeat Irish invaders, among other groups. Okay. So the captain then describes how Macbeth slew the traitorous MacDonwald. So MacDonwald is done. He is not leading the Irish invaders anymore because Macbeth slew him. So, as the captain is carried off to have his wounds attended to, there another guy comes in. This is the Thane of Ross, sometimes just referred to as Ross. Okay. So, the Thane of Ross is a Scottish nobleman, also in the Scottish, group here. We have King Duncan, Malcolm, Macbeth, Banquo, and this Thane of Ross now. So, the Thane of Ross enters and tells the king that the traitorous Thane of Cawdor has been defeated. Okay, so that Thane of Cawdor is MacDonwald. He's the one who is traitorous, and the army of Norway has been repelled. Okay, so we are in good standing here in Scotland. Duncan decrees that the Thane of Cawdor be put to death. That's MacDonwald. And now that Thane of Cawdor title should be given to Macbeth the hero. Okay, so Macbeth the hero will now be given the Thane of Cawdor title instead of just Scottish general. Okay, so when he says this, it's important to note that Duncan refers to Macbeth by saying valiant cousin, worthy gentleman. Okay, So we know that there is some kind of kinship here between King Duncan and Macbeth, who is now the Thane of Cawdor. Okay, so Ross, like I said, Thane of Ross, leaves to deliver the news to Macbeth. Okay, so here we have the whole setup of Macbeth the play. Those are our Act 1, Scenes 1 and 2. Okay,